So Dungeon Masters and D&D players, how does your game handle missing players at the D&D table? There's 3 typical options I see, and I usually go with one. I wrote a couple more in my Substack. You can look over my Substack for more, but here's a brief overview. So as option 1, you can temporarily remove the character from the party and play anyways. So yeah, let's say someone cancels last minute or maybe the day before, but most people want to play still. Generally speaking, I find this is the best option while playing D&D. It allows the Dungeon Master just to keep the game running, they've already prepped, and you also respect the other player's time, like everybody else who's committed to play anyway. Main drawback, of course, is you're losing a player right away, and you might be losing a critical role in the party. It also really does break immersion sometimes if they kind of disappear, unless you're kind of a casual group like my group and you kind of have a funny reason where they go. So I usually have a plausible explanation ready, like for example, the missing character is gone for a story-related reason. Maybe they have frequent downtime activities, like every player has something to do outside of adventuring. And perhaps they have a farm, or maybe somebody has a business or some sort of side hustle they do. Maybe the rogue is part of a thieves guild and they get called to do a quest. Another thing you have to do if you remove a character from the party is you have to be flexible as a dungeon master if you're DMing. So make sure you're scaling encounters if you're a dungeon master, so account for different party sizes. So option 2 is you still play, but you have the missing character controlled by another player or the dungeon master. I've seen this done on like live streams before, like Critical Role. It's good for reinforcing, the story and immersion if done correctly, but it is really easy to screw up. You do keep the vital party role in the group, like if you're missing like a cleric or a paladin or like a frontliner. However, the main caveat to this is speed. So it's going to slow down the game for one, and you're also putting a lot of cognitive load on another player or a dungeon master. I'm not a fan of this method because the DM has a lot to worry about already, as well as other player characters have a lot to worry about. If someone's missing, you have to give permission for another player to control that character respectfully. So that's option 2. So option 3 is this: let the dragon win. Some beast cannot be slain. Just cancel the session. Canceling the session might be the best option if not a lot of people can make it, or if you just don't cancel very often, and if you have a date that's set, you can reschedule. Just make sure you're rescheduling with the absent player and the rest of the group, and on a best possible day. When you are rescheduling a D&D session, you're going to want to think about a predictable day of the week. Maybe create a poll in a group. If you're in a Discord group or something, create a poll that people can vote on for the preferred time or day.